weather, do you? Okay. I know Morris is up top and he needs some food. Come here, Morris. You didn't have to jump down and get wet. Come on. Come here, Morris. Good morning, honey. You're a little wet, not too wet. There you go. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I got food. Both of you, come here. I feel sorry for you. Huh. What did I do with the water bowl? I filled it yesterday and I didn't put it back where it belongs. I'm like, wait a minute, there's no water bowl over there. And the cats don't drink out of that one, but the possums and raccoons and stuff sure do. Turn on garden. Well, I'm not trying to scare the chickens off, but I would like to lay the water back down over here. Hi. I did take in another fountain yesterday. I'm moving, guys, I'm moving. Sorry, I'm just checking cat water this morning for leaves and I'm not in a fussing at 'em mood this morning. Nobody needs to be fussed at this morning. Everybody's got fresh water. Everybody's here and looks good. Birds have bird food. I think I can go back inside. It's raining a little bit right now. I mean, it's not nice out here, please understand, but it's not the end of the world. Let's let them, Morris especially, get back up. I have to go see how much rain we've actually had. I'm sure it's approaching a ½ an inch. It's got to be approaching a ½ an inch. It didn't really rain super heavy, but it rained and it rained some more and it rained more. So it's good. We needed to catch up. I'm pleased. I want the full cred for being out here walking in the rain in the 50s. Yes. It's a little cooler than our normal. We're willing to walk in the rain. I've only got time for one loop around, but hey, real light and a little brisk walk. Probably not picking up trash today. It's just, it'd have to be something really big. It's just too nasty out here. All right, Robot and I are off for an adventure. It's supposed to rain a little less this afternoon than this morning, but don't think for a minute that means the sun's coming out or that it's gonna warm up and be pretty or anything like that today. That is not in the cards today. I guess I read we had 2 low pressure systems merge and you know, it's sticking around for a bit, Here's the tree from yesterday. The deer will not get it. Well, I don't think the deer will get it. I'm not trying to dare the deer. I think with a little bit of protection, they're somewhat easily deterred. Now, what they could do is run there, but I don't think that's where they run all the time. The UPS man happened to show up right behind us as we were pulling in from the park, from our walk. And he had my Bricklink designer program Lego castle Halloween spooky build, which I'm not going to build till next year. It's too late. It's too close to Halloween. It's time to switch over to building the Christmas stuff once we get into November. I'm going to finish up that bin from Guardian Angel that I started processing. And then, you know what? I'm just going to assume that maybe today, do I dare assume? Well, first off, there's nobody behind me and I'm at the stop sign here in the neighborhood. I got an end trip. And then, okay, we do have the chiropractor in there. That's good. Let's see which way the car's telling me to go. Still nobody behind me. Is it showing any It looks clear, no delays. So I guess I'm going to take the shorter route since it's raining. I don't think, what I'm trying to say is, remember, I've been avoiding this direction for the last couple of weeks because of the utility construction. But I'm betting today that they're not out there working. So I did go and look. We've had at least 9/10 of an inch. So we're coming up on an inch of rain. And I had looked yesterday, and the forecast for this whole several days of rain was between 1.5 and 2 inches. So we're well on our way to that. I'm happy now it can stop. We've had an inch. We're good. We're not. We had, you know, like I showed you, the creek is all the way dry now. So it really did get dry here at the end of the summer. The only thing I would say is that it wasn't dry as early as normal. So, I don't know. So we got in about 20 minutes and about 6/10 of a mile. Not a lot, but enough. And of course we picked up some trash anyway. But we walked really fast. It was brisk. It was eye-opening. It was refreshing out there. We didn't get too wet. You can see it's raining, but it's not raining that bad. I'm glad we went. Do our thing. Keep it up. Well, I haven't missed not passing all of these large vehicles by going the other direction. And they're still out today. We still are on version 13 and not 14. It's a little frustrating. Heard of several people now that I know, Richard, that has version 14 and we don't. I can't film it if I don't have it. It's really frustrating. I sort of figured going, you know, it was like about 550 miles. Basically a trip to Florida or a trip to New Jersey the other day we drove. I sort of figured that would cause us to get the update after we didn't, quote unquote, need it so much. But that hasn't even helped bring it on over here. And we double checked this morning and we double checked advanced is clicked. And yeah, Ruby got some sort of an update that I put on, but I haven't driven Ruby. And I'm in Robot today because Robot's dirty and Ruby's clean. It's just that straightforward. I'm good with it. I mean, that's not like I'm going to complain about having to drive Robot. I certainly am not, but not a great day for shopping day. I guess had I seen in advance that it was going to be this ugly, I probably would have canceled my chiro appointment and just stayed home this week. I don't need anything that bad from the store. I was hoping to go to Lowe's today, and I still might go in the rain. I don't know. Get a couple of things for my, you know, fall planning projects, but we'll see. Something's going on here. Highway 55, approaching the target. Holly Springs police officer, this is Holly Springs now, just went around into the median. I've seen a couple cars get out of the left lane maybe. So I don't know. Right now I'm on time for a 10:56 arrival, but if I get held up here too long, I'll be late. The birds really are hitting the bird feed this morning. There's goldfinch back, there's a bluebird back, and the usual suspects. So it's been pretty active with this weather, I guess. I did walk down there this morning in the rain to make sure both bird feeders had plenty of seed. Yeah, the problem's between here and the light, so it looks like it won't super hold me up this morning. Robot's still driving, but I am being careful here. I've had a little fender bender. I hate it for him. Even more so because it's nasty weather. It's one thing when you got to get out of your car and sort of stand on the side of the road and it's nice out. It's even, you know, adding insult to injury when it's also raining. I'm on the turnpike. You can see that the speed was 55. I tried to bump it up really quick to a higher speed, and it says maximum speed limited, poor conditions detected, and yet the car on standard is going 70. That's because I looked away for a minute. The car on standard is doing 77 mile an hour when it thought the speed limit was 55. So please explain to me how that could be appropriate. I realize Robot's not as pokey, you know, it's a slightly different speed profile, or is not as pokey as Ruby or whatever, but yeah. See, in these conditions, I want to be doing 74 out here maybe. I'm not running late. There's nobody around me. I don't need to be pushing the speed. But like, how am I going to get the... So I did the scroll wheel down one time fast. It should have lowered the speed down. And... Okay. So I got 70 max now. 75 would have been okay. Well, here's the instance of where I guess now it is showing me. I have complained in the past that I need all three, and I'm sorry if I'm holding it too high. But I had complained that it's not always showing me all three speed limits. And I guess at higher speeds maybe it is, but I would like consistently for it to show all three when I'm in the driver's seat. You know what the robo-taxi does when there's nobody in the driver's seat? That's the robo-taxi's business. But the car's smart enough to know when there's a butt in the seat and can show me different things based on if there is or there isn't. I know our friend Whit wants to stop with the pop-up of the cameras, the side cameras, when you're changing lanes when the car's driving itself and there's not a person. I don't know, if I'm in the back seat, I think I still want to see, might still want to see those while I'm getting used to the car driving me around on its own. But I can see his point too. But certainly we have the ability to know whether or not someone's in the driver's seat and driving or not at this point in the car. So, I don't know. I continue, the short story is back there, I continue to not be super happy about how the car handles getting onto the turnpike as far as the speed goes. And still continue to have some reservations there. I'm here with 5 minutes to spare, and I'm feeling grateful that I got this spot over here on the side because it's raining. Well, as much as I want to go to Lowe's, everything I want is outside and wet, and on top of that it's actually raining a little heavier than not right now, so I'm not going to go to Lowe's. Don mentioned something about maybe us taking the van up there in the next day or so, after we put on the gas tap, you know, take it for a drive, see if we can get that message to go away, and maybe we would just drive up to Lowe's. So, plus everything I want's heavy. So, yeah, I mean, if it were sunny out, I'd go do it in a heartbeat. I was actually looking forward to going over there again. Quite a lot of Hertz vehicles here today. I'm in a safe spot down there with Robot, but I'm kind of parked in between a bunch of Hertz rental van, big white vehicles, but there's nobody on either side, and hopefully nobody trying to park there. There's a Model 3 getting ready to be picked up. I mentioned it was inhospitable out here today, right? Probably should have brought a hat with me or a coat with a hood. Well, we've got a nice mix of fall and Christmas stuff. I found this bag from Kohl's, and you look, it does have some black kitties on it. Sorry, it's upside down. Like I said, if you look, you might see black kitties. I got some Scentsy stuff for Michelle. I don't do perfumes, but she does. And I did pick up that little black kitty. That is a very heavy door holder. If it was a black cat instead of a monkey, I'd take it home. It will be that time before you know it, and all the best ones go quick. I just want to sit in the car with the heat on, listen to my book, and possibly take a nap. Can I just stay here? Oh, I am kind of hungry for my snack though, and that waits me inside, so let me motivate myself on down the hill. I'm stopped here at Hemlock Bluffs Nature Preserve, and I'm playing Pokemon, and there's some really nice color here in the parking lot. It was even better coming in from the entrance, but I wasn't ready for it. It's time to build the other half of this. There's going to be a chunk over here But it has the same tower, but it's got 2 water slides, and I got to hook up the track behind as well. When I come over here and I see that the time lapse isn't going, I'm always super frustrated, just so you know. It's done. The little tram that moves back and forth from side to side is really cute. I have a color substitution of, I have a part size substitution for the light aqua, and I can put the right color down in there somewhere, but I'm probably not. I'm trying to tell you it's 99% complete. I'm super happy. And it's done, and it's 99% accurate, minus the 3 minifigures. So 98% maybe. I got plenty of minifigures. I will pull some out. I love the little tram and the track here on the back side. And then on the front, you've got the 2 slides. I guess the shorter kiddie one and the older kid fun one. You know, sailboat or paddleboard or whatever. I haven't spent a lot of time on the water in my life. I spent a lot of time in the ocean in New Jersey, but not a lot of time on the water. Anyway, super cool set. And of course, if you take the roller coaster off at the back, the tram track, it folds up more flat and is easier to store. But super cool set. So glad I got to put it together. Missing very few parts. Amazing set. Bright nighttime. Right. Oh, yum. Another picanha.